This perp back with another video, and from the same director that brought us movies like The Night Comes for Us and one of my personal favorite horror movies that does not get talked about enough, May the Devil Take You. Netflix has just dropped a brand new movie from that same director called The Shadows Strays. I was really looking forward to this. Has a very simple revenge plot, kind of generic, but what you watch this movie for is its action set pieces and fight choreography. So the story, though, is about this assassin that goes by the name of 13. You find out what her real name is later. I'm not going to spoil what that is. She kind of messes up on a job because she accidentally kills an innocent person. Now she has to be put on like timeout, or they're telling her, you need to fall back for a minute. So she is constantly popping these pills. It's fucking with her mental. She just wants to get back to doing her assassin thing, but they're just constantly giving her the okie doke. And then one of her neighbors ends up getting murdered, leaving her son behind, and 13 and the son start to kind of have this bond very quickly. And then all of a sudden the kid goes missing, and pretty much the movie is about her tracking down this kid and saving his life before something bad happens to him. And she has to go through like these three bosses that are very powerful people, very dangerous people. Also has this guy named Jackie kind of tag along. He used to be kind of like a henchman. He's an interesting character because at first he didn't like the fact that he was associated with her, and that was going to have blowback on him. But yeah, all that being said with the story, I will say that's the weakest part about this movie. Another weak part about this movie is some of the choppy editing. That's what kind of hinders this movie from being a lot better than it could have been. It definitely seems like they're setting up a sequel, but I will say the positives is this is very brutal, very bloody, has some fantastic fight choreography. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the last fight that we see at the end of this movie. I won't spoil what that is, but that was some great hand-to-hand, just all-out combat. The main lead, I don't know the actress's name, but she did an incredible job just on the physical end. And I'm curious to see if she did all of her stunts. It looked like she did all of her stunts because they didn't really cut away or made it look like, oh, she has a stunt double. She might have had a stunt double for little scenes here and there, but man, people are getting lit the fuck up in this movie. Like, it's very gory. There is a lot of CG blood and stuff like that, stuff that kind of looks cheap, but it still looks fucking cool. And the way they use these little bomb things that have like a bunch of nails in them, that was really cool. That's the highlight for me about this movie, is the action, the blood, the gore, the intense hand-to-hand combat choreography is on point. The problem is it just has a weak story, and a lot of the editing just kind of feels choppy. Somewhat a lot of shaky cam at the beginning, but other fights have a better, clear, and more focused kind of vibe to them. Overall, I would recommend checking this out if you're just looking for a fun action film to check out. If you like the previous movies that I mentioned, this is going to be right up your alley. Let me know how you guys feel about it if you get around to checking it out. This has just been my quick thoughts on this movie. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.